All right, Pac-12 Women's Basketball Media Day rolls on from the Park MGM in Las Vegas, and we got the Hall of Famer, Tara VanDerveer, head coach of the Stanford Cardinal, joining us here on the main stage. We'll hear from Hannah Jump in just a few. Tara, it is great to see you.
Thank you.
It's great to be seen. I'm sure that's what you always tell me. 38th year at Stanford. And I think about all that you've been through and all the different teams and all the championships you've won. And every year it's a little bit different. So give us a state of the program and this group in particular coming in. What's going to be the calling card?
It's great to be here and great to see you, Ashley and Mary. We're very excited about our team. We returned 4 of our starting 5. I would say Cameron Brink had a great summer playing for USA in 3-on-3. And I'm sorry she's not here. She rolled her ankle in practice, but she is really improved. I'm really impressed with how hard she's playing, how competitive she is, her passing, her scoring. Hannah Jump is here, and we're so excited that Hannah is back. She's just working hard. She's always the first one in the gym, the last one to leave. Talana Lapolo, our point guard, is I think again improved. Played USA basketball, and it's been her shot looks really good. Floor leader for us, and Kiki Iriafin is playing some great basketball. So we're very excited. And then different players that have been working out. Elena Boscana played for her national team, and Brooke Dimitri's had a great summer. We have 3 freshmen, and different people I think could really step up for us, so it'll be fun.
Let's dive into some of the freshmen because it's a highly acclaimed group, and will they see time immediately, and what are they going to give you?
Well, I say immediately. I think for freshmen, the best thing that they have are upperclassmen that are leading the way, but they're going to really help us do well this year. They're very talented. Chloe Clardy from Arkansas. She's having a fabulous preseason. Nunu Agara is just incredibly coachable, versatile, and Courtney Ogden, a young lady from Atlanta, is again versatile, shoots the 3. They're incredibly quick learners. All of them are incredible. They're just catching on very quickly, and they're very mature, but they're still freshmen. So we're counting on our returners to lead the way, and they're doing a great job.
All right, we're going to open it up to questions from the media. If you have a question, please raise your hand, and Christine will call on you.
Going to go with Michelle.
Hi, Tara. Michelle Smith from The Next. Can you talk about the way you guys ended last season and what motivation you think that brings to your returning players coming into this season?
Well, I think that last year was disappointing how we ended our season, and we're not in the NBA or WNBA where you play 2 out of 3 or anything. You have a bad game and you're done. But I think the returners have worked really hard in the off season, and there's a lot of excitement about this year's team. We want to have a lot of fun, play well. We're playing a great schedule, and I'm very impressed with just the sisterhood that they're establishing. The foundation, the Stanford culture, I think is very strong and positive, and we're just trying to build on that.
Going to go with Marissa on the right.
Marissa and Jimmy, San Francisco Chronicle. Tara, just having a smaller roster going into the season, what kind of challenges has it been for you just getting them ready for the season, just knowing that everyone's going to kind of have a little bit more playing time and with more injury risk and everything like that?
Well, I think smaller rosters all relative. We've ordinarily had maybe 14 or 15 players on our team, and we're the only ones that have ever done that. And because I felt, wow, you have an opportunity to get a Stanford degree, and but what I'm finding now is that it's if you have that many players and you also have that much maybe opportunity for disappointment for people not to play or not to have things go their way. So we have 12. We won a national championship with 11 and 12 and 11. So I guess we've got the right number. Keeping them healthy is very important.
I'm going to go here in the back right.
Kim Doss, her hoop stats. Tara, it's very rare for your team not to be picked in the top of the league. Can you just speak to the depth of the league this year?
You know, the Pac-12 has, as long as I can remember, has always been extremely strong and deep. And this year is no different. You know, you can't look and think that you're going to get a win against any team. You're going to have to play the game, which is great. We want to have great competitive games. And so, you know, whether it's Utah or Colorado or UCLA, I mean, we have great programs. No one can take anyone for granted, and that's a great situation to be in.
Going to go over here on my left.
Yeah, Coach VanDerveer, Mike Vopel from ESPN.com. Can you talk, I guess, specifically about Cam and the improvements that you expect to see from her this season with, you know, I think going to be in the running for National Player of the Year?
Well, Mike, Cam played USA basketball 3-on-3, and I told her, Cam, in 3-on-3, you know, when you take a three, it counts 2 points, and versus 1. Whereas in our game, it's a little bit different. But she really got excited about shooting that three. She also loved the space. And so, you know, I said, hey, you can create your own space by running the floor really hard. So she's running the floor hard. She's taking threes. She has great hands, great touch. She also, what I love about Cam is she's not fouling. So I'm really excited about that. She's aggressive and understands how important she is for our team to be out there. And I think people like Hannah Jump, Talana, Elena, they really space the floor really well. So that will, I think you'll really get to see Cam. I think she should be in the running for Player of the Year. She's that good.
I'm going to go with Michelle right here.
Tara, where are you going to get your offense outside of Cam and Hannah as reliable scorers for you? Where else is there going to be offense coming from?
Well, you know, I don't think we've ever recruited a player, and there's certainly not anyone on our team right now who doesn't think they are a great offensive player. Kiki hitting the high post shot, she's shooting threes, driving it, attacking the basket. Talana knocking down shots. I mean, she probably is more of a pass-first point guard, but she is not shy. Elena has never met a shot she doesn't like. Pass is a four-letter word for her. So we've got player on top of player that are really, really skilled. But we've kind of gone back to running some of our older offenses, and the ball is moving. We don't have any sticky hands, and it's really fun to watch the ball movement, the spacing, and the coachability of people to say, hey, you know, we're going to get the ball inside of Cam. She's doubled. She's kicking it out. She is passing really well. So I think we have a lot of offense. I'm worried more about the defense.
We're going to go over here on the right.
Hi, Tara. I'm Bruce Pasco with the Arizona Daily Star. I was just wondering, with all the success you've had, Stanford's had, the Pac-12's had in women's basketball, your thoughts on the league kind of being broken up after the season?
It's heartbreaking. You know, this has been my whole life. I woke up when I heard about it, and I said, you know, I'm in a bad dream. This is a nightmare. But we are committed to this year being a great year. Our team's theme is best year ever, and I think that that's kind of what everyone wants. We want to make the very best of it, and you know, we're really thankful that we have such support in the Pac-12 from everyone. We play, you know, we represent great universities, and we're very proud of the success that we have, and we're just going to make it the best year ever.
And Tara, just to circle around back to Cam real quick, a quality about her that we don't talk about much is just how competitive she is. And you've coached a lot of competitive people at the international level, USA basketball. But when she takes the floor in practice or in games, she just brings it every single minute. Can you just speak to that?
Cam is very competitive. Hannah's very competitive. Talana's very competitive. But you know, being competitive means you're willing to do the work to win. Not just when the game comes, you're going to show up and, you know, try hard. Being competitive means you do all the little things, and that's what I think our players are really recognizing, that in order to have a really successful team, you know, a national championship team like what Lexi and Lacey did, you're scrappy, you're getting on the floor for loose balls. What Kiana did, you're unselfish, you know, things like that. And you have to rebound to have a great team. But Cam is super competitive, but I don't know, Hannah jumps right up there too.
I'm going to go Cindy.
Hi, Coach Cindy Brunson, Pac-12 Network. I want to talk about your coaching staff. One of my favorite follows on Twitter, Birdie McCall, is back, as well as Tempe. What was the motivation behind that to bring those guys back?
Well, I'm so thankful that NCAA changed the rules so we could add another coach. And in hiring Erica McCall Bird, she is fantastic. I was telling a story that we had a practice game where she was coaching the guys and playing against the women. And afterwards, that was her first win. And she said, "Tara, I know why you've been doing this for so long. It's so much fun." So she brings so much energy, so much positivity. And Tempe is just a wonderful, wonderful person to have back. You know, when you have people that want to be there, that want to work really hard. I know we got John Cantalupe back too, so we're really excited about our staff. We're having fun. We're really enjoying each other's company.
Coach, I read that you said last year's team you kind of compared to the Warriors, that one of the issues that you just didn't have that great team chemistry that all championship teams sort of need. What's your sense of the chemistry with this group, and how do you, is that a player-led thing? How as a coach do you try and help build that?
You know, I think that, as a coach, if there are kudos when we do well, then if we don't do as well as we should, then, I have to take responsibility for that. And when I look at, there were, with 20/20 hindsight, there are probably a lot of things I needed to do differently. I think when you do have 15 players, maybe it's really defining roles better, understanding leadership better, teaching things, really communicating better with the team. And, Chineye Ogumake, dad told me this, every disappointment is a blessing. Last year was a disappointment. Our team has really moved on in a big way from that. And our culture and the strength of our program, the sisterhood, is really shining, and we want that to shine. So, you can look in the rearview mirror, but if you're studying the rearview mirror, you're going in the ditch, and we're going forward, and we're excited.
Tara, last week we were at the news conference for the WNBA announcement that the Warriors and Joe Lacob, and he gave you the ultimate compliment. He said that you're the reason he loves women's basketball, that he called you the goddess of women's basketball. And for a guy that has as much money and as much impact in the city of San Francisco and Oakland, built that arena to say that, what did that feel like, and what do you think about it coming to the Bay?
Well, first of all, I have the ultimate respect for Joe, and the job he's done with the Warriors is phenomenal. And I'm so excited that Chase Center and the Warriors will be having a WNBA team. I think we're just seeing the enthusiasm for basketball, and we've had it in the Bay Area for a long time, and we're really excited that there's a WNBA team. But I think that it's just a really nice compliment, and I thank him very much. And it's just I guess some of it is just really just trying to work really hard to have a great team every year. It's more important what players think, not so much outside people. So your players have to buy into your vision, and your players have to be excited about playing on the team that you coach. And I want to be a coach that I'd want to play for, and that our players want to play for and want to play hard for.
We're going to go front right.
Hi, Tara. Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. We asked Kelly earlier about some of his Oregon players, especially Sabrina playing in the WNBA Finals, but the pride that he takes in the part he's somewhat played in coaching some of these ladies that are now helping to expose women's basketball on a higher level for you with the players that come from Stanford, but also from this conference that's helped elevate the exposure for women's basketball where it's at. It's peaking, and it's obviously hasn't reached its peak. It's still growing, but the pride you take in the part that you played in that from Stanford's standpoint and also Pac-12.
Well, I'm very excited about the success that our players have had beyond Stanford. Obviously, playing it professionally, but also in the communities, the things that they're doing as leaders, as women. The jobs that they have, the impact they have. And, Mary referenced being at Chase Center for the announcement of the WNBA team. There was a lot of Stanford there. There was a lot of Stanford there. And it's really exciting to see that people that have played for me are giving back, and that they really love the game of basketball. And I don't, break my arm patting myself on the back, but I do take great pride in their success.
Tara, as we bring up Hannah Jump to join the stage, I just gotta, if I've got a microphone and you've got a microphone and we're on a stage and the TV's on, can you give a shout out to your mom? Because one of my all-time favorite human beings.
My
How
mom
she
is,
doing?
well, maybe she's watching in Colorado, and she's a huge Pac-12 women's basketball fan. And it's she knows the team, she cheers for us, and she has been at the tournament. She's not able to come anymore, but Mom, if you're watching, we're gonna have a great season. Relax.
Love that. Love Dorita. All right, we're going to invite Hannah Jump up. Tara, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Best of luck this season, and you can go relax and hang out. 'Cause
Thank
Hannah's
you.
Still on the stage. The goddess of women's basketball.